and for me, as their tutor, to see what they knew
and what they didn't know.
and what they didn't know.
So I started writing a little a quizzing piece of
So I started writing a little a quizzy piece of software,
software, a web-based thing that would generate problems for them
a web-based thing that would generate problems for them.
as they mastered one concept.
As they mastered one concept,
It would move them on to the next one.
it would move them on to the next one.
And that was actually the genesis of Khan Academy.
And that was actually the genesis of Khan Academy.
It was literally, I remember the day, I was like, oh,
It was literally the day when I was like,
what do I call this thing?
oh, what do I call this thing?
And I looked for like 5 or 6 domain names.
And I looked for like 5 or 6 domain names,
All of them were taken.
and all of them were taken.
And I'm like, what about Khan Academy?
I'm like, what about Khan Academy?
It was available.
And it was available,
But at that time, it had nothing to do with video.
and but at that time, it had nothing to do with videos.
But then you fast forward to fall.
But then you fast forward to fall of 2006.
Of 2006, I was at a dinner party, right
I was at a dinner party
here in San Mateo,
right here in San Mateo,
and I was showing this software off
and I was showing this software off
to a bunch of my friends,
to a bunch of my friends,
and they all knew I had this crazy project with my
and they all knew I had a crazy project with my cousins.
And the host, I give him full credit.
And the host, I give him full credit.
And
Zuli Ramzan.
He says, well, Sal, this is cool and everything.
He says, well, Sal, this is cool and everything.
But how are you actually scaling up your actual?
But how are you actually scaling up your actual tutorials?
And I said, I'm actually having
And I said, I'm actually having trouble with that. When what I was able to do one-on-one with Nadia,
I can do when there's 5 people on the
I can't do when there's 5 people on the phone.
Or sometimes I cover something with one cousin.
Or sometimes I would cover something with one cousin.
And then the next week I'm covering it again with
and next week I'm covering it again with another cousin.
And I wish somehow
that
they were there for the first time.
That they were there for it the first time.
And so Zuli says, well, look.
And so Zuli says,
I've got an idea.
Well, look, I've got an idea.
Why don't you make some of your tutorials as videos?
Why don't you make some of your tutorials as videos
and upload them onto YouTube for your cousin?
And upload them to YouTube for your cousins.
And I immediately said, no, that's...
And I immediately said, no, that's a horrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. YouTube is for cats playing piano.
YouTube is for cats playing pianos.
It is not for serious mathematics.
It is not for serious mathematics.
But I went home that weekend.
But I went home that weekend.
Got over the idea that it wasn't my idea.
Got over the idea that it wasn't my idea.
And I decided to give it a shot.
And I decided to give it a shot.
And so I made those first few videos on least common multiples.
And so I made those first few videos on least common multiples. Adding fractions with unlike dominant.
Just topics that I saw a lot of my cousins.
Just topics that I saw a lot of my cousins were having questions about.
And after I made about 20 or 30.
And after I made about 20 or 30 of them, over the next month, I started telling my cousins,
well, why don't you watch these for review?
Wow, why don't you watch these for review?
And then when we get on the phone, you can dig deeper.
And then when we get on the phone, we can dig deeper.
And then based on that, I can even make more
And then based on that, I can even make more videos
videos based on what questions I'm getting.
based on what questions I'm getting.
And after about a month of them, I ask for their feedback.
And about a month of them, I asked for their feedback.
And they somewhat famously and backhandedly
And they somewhat famously and backhandedly told me
that they like me better on YouTube than in person.
that they like me better on YouTube than in person.